So hey everyone and welcome back to my video series. This is Shraddha and you're watching Unique Chat BBR. So as today is another BBR day and today I've brought an amazing book for all of you. So do you struggle in getting up early? Yes, many of us do, even I did, but today I can wake up early and without any of those struggles and going back into my dream. If you just really wish to let that dream come true, then you have to get up and be productive and work. So today I brought such a miraculous book which is going to help to make these mornings miraculous. So yes, today I've got The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. This is an internationally best-selling book and it's really important and it's really great. Everybody who really wishes to get up early can grab this book, read it, and then you are going to get up early, and this is going to be 100%. So yes, now before BBR is our wish, so let's start the video in a switch. The title of today's video is #BBR Experience, BBR My Review and #Classroom. Now first of all, let's move to BBR My Review. So as we are reviewing The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod, it is a really beautiful book. It's a beautiful self-help book which outlines a beautiful morning routine to increase our productivity and our overall well-being. It is really important for every single person who wishes to pursue his or her dreams and who wishes to let those dreams come true. This book tells us how important it is to wake up early and how to get all of the important things done before 8 AM. Yes, you heard it right, 8 AM. For most of the people, for common people, it would be the time to get up, or maybe from 7 to 8 AM. But the successful people, they get most of their works done before 8 AM and then they go for their other things. This book tells us to eat your frogs before 8 AM and so do most of your things before 8 AM so that you have your whole day for the other things as well. Now this book tells us that you can actually trick yourself into feeling more energized and more focused and productive by a few simple steps. Now what those are, we are going to learn in this video. First of all, this whole book is kind of divided into two parts. The very first part of this book is somewhat we can say on how to get up early, how to have a snooze-proof plan to wake up without again going into bed and start dreaming. The next very part is about how to implement. Means now you have waken up. Now what to do next? For 1 hour after you wake up, you have to dedicate it for yourself into 6 different steps. Now these 6 different steps are actually 6 different exercises or things that we normally do, but we don't do it in one go. We do 2 to 3 of them together. But if we do 6 of them together, then it is going to make more impact on your life. That is what this book tells us. So today, first of all, let's move for how to wake up early. This is a really major problem because our bed is so comfortable and comfy and our dreams are so beautiful and we wish that we should again go back and live that life. But if we just really wish to live the dreams in our real life, we have to work hard for it. So first of all, we have to wake up. This book tells us some of the immediate 3 things that we have to do once we wake up. First of all, brush your teeth, then wash your face, and then have a glass of water. Now you can have this in any of the sequence, but make sure you do this a bit fast so that your brain stimulates it and it gets that, okay, now I have to wake up. It's actually in the mode of getting up rather than going back into your bed. Next part, let's move for the 5-step snooze-proof wake-up strategy this book tells us. First of all, it tells us set your intentions before your bed. It means create genuine excitement about it. Remember when it's your favorite festival the night before it, or maybe tomorrow is your birthday, or maybe tomorrow is Christmas or any other your favorite day, right? How excited you are. Even if you sleep at 12 in the night, you're going to wake up at 5. Or if it's your favorite picnic day, you're going to sleep late, but still you're going to wake up early. It's not the matter how much you sleep, it's the excitement. For example, this book tells us that a person slept around 9 PM or something and he woke up at around 7 or something. Such a big sleep gap. Or such a big sleep, but he still felt as if he didn't get much of the sleep because the night before he thought that tomorrow again I have to wake up at 7 AM. It's such a small sleep time I'm getting. I really love my sleep so much, and so the subconscious mind got it and it actually led the same negative effect in the very morning. So the next thing you have to do, as you can see on the screen here, follow this step every day. Before the other day, you have to set up a beautiful timetable, or maybe you can say excitement, like tomorrow I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, something that you really love. Do it tomorrow so that your day is going to be filled with positivity. Because if you start your day with productivity and positivity vibes, it's going to be continued to the very end of the day, and then this chain continues. Now the very next part is move your alarm clock across your room. If your alarm clock is just beside you on your nightstand, you're probably going to hit it, snooze it, and then you're going to sleep for hours. So the very next thing you have to do is move it on the table or somewhere else where you have to actually wake up, you have to walk and go and then stop it, and make sure you have your alarm clock's voice a bit irritating, and we can say louder, because sometimes it normally happens that we usually take the alarm clock sound as background music and we sleep with it. This happens a lot, so make sure you do this. So you have to actually practically wake up and go, and that is going to make your mind a bit awake, and then you're not going to sleep probably again. Now the very next part, third part, is brush your teeth. I've already said it, right? It's coming back. You have to brush your teeth after this so that you are a bit more fresh than you were before. Next time, drink a full glass of water. This really helps. I've already told you in the very immediate things you have to do before you get back to your bed, like after you wake up. These are the important things. And the very fifth thing is get dressed or jump into your shoes and just do something, exercise or something that is going to make that sleep get out of you, and so you're going to feel more productive. Now these were the 5-step snooze proof wake up strategy tips. The very next bonus tip is set a timer for your bedroom heater. It so happens that in the winter when it's really cold, we have our bedroom heaters on, and because of the warmth and everything, even though our alarms, they are ringing, still we don't get up because it's really warm inside our cozy bed and blanket, and we just really want to stay in that way. So what you have to do is set an alarm of around whichever time you have to wake up, for about 5 or 6, and 15 minutes before your alarm rings, you have to just set a timer for your bedroom heater so that it should get off. So you have to actually get out because it's really getting warmer then, and so you have to get out of your bed. This is a really beautiful trick I really liked from we can say this book, because it is a bit more practical. Possible if we just trust in ourselves, and as long as we fully invest in it, as long as they fully invest in it and accept the full responsibility of everything we are doing, because it is really important to accept that it is your responsibility, so that you're going to do it in a more deep way. You're going to go to the very depth of the topic and you're going to learn it yourself. This book also tells us that everything that we do is just for learning purposes, and for every single thing that we are doing, for example, if it's a setback or it's something like an achievement, it's always a part of learning, and we should keep learning and keep going. The very next part is start your day productively to impact positively. As I've already told you before, that first of all, create excitement about tomorrow so that your whole day is really beautiful and you're going to wake up really positively and you're going to be really excited and happy for today. This is really important part, because the very most important part is morning. If you started beautifully, productively, positively, and in a whole energetic way, you're going to keep that energy constantly in your whole day, and the next day it's going to be the same and the chain is going to be followed. This is a really important step. This book tells us a very important part. It is that we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. This tells us how important the company we keep is. The people we spend the most time with, those 5 people, our personality becomes the average of those 5 personalities, because we think like them, we act like them, we start off to do something like the people we are surrounded by. We are influenced by their thoughts, their actions, their attitude, the way of their behavior, and every single aspect in some or the other way. Though we sometimes don't mean it, we get influenced by them. That's why this book tells us that keep people around you very thoughtfully and wisely. Always surround yourself with that company which is really suitable for you or which benefits you, because remember, you are the average of the 5 person or 5 people that you have around you. This is really important part. The very next part is read your goals on daily basis so that you are reminded that you have to do and complete something on your checklist or on your to-do list which is pending. And if you do this every single day, you're surely going to complete and meet up the deadline, and you're going to complete everything and be relaxed at the very end of the day. This is really important part because you have to eat that big frog, that biggest frog in the very morning, so that everything later you can manage, right? The very next part is now this was the whole review, and now I'm also going to tell you that this was the part 1 review. We are planning to make a part 2 review as well, as this video was fully focused on how to wake up, as this book is fully focused on how to wake up and what to do after you wake up. So this video was meant for you to get those tips on how to wake up fully and unlock that full potential of yours. Now the very next part of the review is going to be available on next Sunday at sharp 5 p.m. It's going to be the part 2 review, where we are going to tell you that 6 procedure step which is going to help you to invest the time you have spent in that waking up. For example, if you wake up at 5 a.m., what to do from 5 or from 5:15 to 6:15, how to make this 1 hour the most invested part of your whole day, which is going to be the most precious time, this 1 hour. What to do? This is a very simple process. They're going to give you 6 steps which are divided into 5 minutes each. You have to do each of that step for 5 minutes only daily, and then it is going to reflect on your overall life and ultimately your day. This is really important, so if you really wish to get about it, you have to wait for the very end of this video and for the very end of this review, which is waiting for you on part 2. And if the part 2 video is already released, you can see an annotation up there. You can always find it in the description as well. Yeah, this was my overall review, the part 1 review for this miraculous book, which is surely going to bring miracles in your life. Just follow this procedure and start from today itself. Implement these things, the snooze-proof plan that we have provided, and every single thing I've included in this video. If you really wish to know more, you can of course always read this book and get more information. Now let's move for the hashtag BBR experience. It is that you can share your experience about how you felt or what you learned after reading this book or any other book, or put down comments with hashtag BBR experience or hashtag Flash Me Once, and we'll give you a shout out in hashtag Flash Me. Let's move for the hashtag Flash Me Once. First of all, I wish to give a very big shout out to Umang Deepak Patil for giving me this very beautiful miracle morning book which I've reviewed today. Actually, he had given me it way back, but due to my busy schedule and my 10th studies, I was not able to review it at the very moment, but I was reading it bit by bit, and today it is here. It's a really helpful book. And so yes, now let's move to the actual hashtag Flash Me Once. And so that was all from me for all of you today. I just really hope you love this video and this special concept. And so please don't forget to watch the second part of this book review, which we are going to read on next Sunday at sharp 5 p.m. IST. So don't forget to stay tuned at that time. And so please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Press that bell icon which is just right next to the subscribe button. Give us a big thumbs up, and don't forget to comment, and don't forget to share. Until that time, please stay tuned on every Sunday. You can also find our updates on our community post on YouTube as well, and also we have now introduced shorts in our whole YouTube channel. So yes, happy watching, happy learning, and unique readings.